Hey, hello, fellow bipeds. Are you a biped? I hope. Not that many bipeds on this planet, are there? Apes, monkeys, chimps. Oh, kangaroo. Kangaroos, man. They're watching some videos on them, man. They're they're built to fight. I tell you, they got some upper body strength that is rivaling Mike Tyson, I would say. I don't know who to bet on in that fight, the kangaroo or Mike Tyson. I think I'd take Mike Tyson on a first round knockout. Um, yeah, so it's July 14th, 2023. It's about 8:30 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, Friday. Um, had a great get together with my nephew Dan Scheidel yesterday. Man, that guy has lived a full life at 42 years old. Uh, he went out uh, and joined the Marines, and they didn't want him at first because there was something wrong. I forget what it was. There was some physical problem. I forget what it was, but they rejected him. And I think he went to a congressman and said, "I want to get in the Marines." And so the congressman, somebody put pressure on, and they accepted him finally. And he did 2 tours of duty in Iraq. Excuse me for a second. I have the window down, and it's getting hot. And when that happens, the bugs just come out of the woodwork. So, anyway, it was a great time with Dan. I put him on my IRAs. I have to finish that today as a partial beneficiary, where my 3 kids get 30% each and he gets 10%. But I'd like to help him more somehow. I'm not sure how I would do that, but anyway, I have a lot of respect and admiration for him because he was adamant about getting into the Marines, and then he did 2 tours of duty in Iraq, which, talk about a guy that's putting his life on the line for his country, okay? And he asked me why I made him a beneficiary. I said, while we were all having a party, you were putting your life on the line in Iraq. While the rest of our country is having a big party, the World Series, the Super Bowl. Any sporting event. In my opinion, any sporting event in our country, there should be a minute of silence for our not only our combat veterans, but our combat veterans who have fallen. And as referred to in Herman Wouk's The Caine Mutiny, veterans should be treated extra special, and they are, okay? They are. They get free medical insurance for the rest of their life. They get free medical care for the rest of their life. Dedicated medical care. So, in the Caine Mutiny, Herman Wouk points to the veterans that are not combat veterans. However, they're there. And if a war happens, those desk jockeys, that shuffle papers in the military, they're all given a gun and told to go fight. So when you're in the military, your ultimate responsibility or your ultimate task or duty is that when you're called on to fight, you have to go fight and kill or be killed. It goes both ways. And for him to go to Iraq twice, first of all, demand to get into the Marines, I tell you what, man, I love listening to him tell some stories about that. Hopefully we can do some more of that. We had a really good time. Matter of fact, I got him a lead for some business for his bug extermination company, and that would be great if he got some business there. Yeah, I hope it works out. But I was messing around with servers and the maitre d' or the hostess. I was just playing with him a little bit, just having a little bit of fun. And they liked it, and then they turned around and they saw the shirt that Dan was wearing, and it had his company's logo, which is really fine. I thought that was really nice. And then somebody saw it, the manager saw that he was had a extermination business, but it was a really fine logo and colorful too. And so he starts asking about it, and apparently they have a problem at this restaurant, and now they're going to come back and get some business. That's great. That's what makes the world go round. That's the beauty of capitalism. And without government involvement, man, the government is like lurching towards socialism, and the Republicans are screwing up so bad. They're screwing up bad. And the Democrats too. They're both like going off the deep end on both sides, and it's too bad. Nothing I can do about it. Harvey and I have to move before the end of the year. And anyway, so I put Dan in 10% on my Fidelity account, which is the biggest one I got. And then I got to get the Vanguard thing finished today too. So get that done. And he gets 10% of my IRAs. And they had a good day yesterday. My IRAs had a really good day yesterday. XRP won the suit against the SEC yesterday, and there was jubilation about that, and the jubilation in the way of people who are buying now. They wanted to buy more and more. When the government is pushed out of something, everybody's happy, except the government. They don't want to lose their control. That's their job. It's just like the corrupt politicians. They're all corrupt in our country now because their only goal is to get reelected instead of doing what's in the best interest of the constituents. It's horrible. It's just horrible. And it's, we're the last hope of this planet, really. The rest of the planet is so screwed up. Everybody looks to us when things go bad, but we have done a poor job. And in so many ways, our government is really screwed up. Government should be out of the money management business. Get out. They shouldn't be involved in any business. They should only be involved in enforcement. And I understand, I don't know, let me change that. I don't understand why Gary Gensler is except there could be some really foul, awful reasons why he's going after crypto, and it's really discouraging. Why didn't they do that during the economic crisis of 07, 08, and 09? The SEC didn't investigate anybody then. And all these thieves, these white-collar thieves from J.P. Morgan, frickin' Jamie Dimon, man, they ought to turn him upside down and shake him until all his money comes out. They'd be shaking for a long time because he's loaded, thanks to our government, 08 and 09. General Motors. I won't go off on General Motors. Anyway, it was a wonderful get-together with Dan. Really good. I felt so good, when it was over. I got home, I had 3 glasses of wine, which is a lot for me. And I don't drink. That's the only situation where I'll drink is if I'm out, And I don't go out hardly at all anymore. Dan, Al Jones, God bless you, man. Good to see you. That's about it. And I hope to see Craig Scott soon too. That'd be a good hookup. So anyway, cheers. It's Friday, July the 14th. Yeah, 14th. And 1997. It's a Monday, and it's my last 80-hour week. And I'm going to work on an 80-hour week with a song in my heart because I know on July 24th I'm starting with Bell. I'm getting 6 weeks of paid training. I'm working a minimum wage job, 2 minimum wage jobs, and I'm just bumping along, just keep my head above water, and I get this lead, and within 72 hours, I go from that to working for a Fortune 100 company, getting 6 weeks of paid training. No company does that. Not even Bell anymore. They don't do that. Verizon, they don't do that. 6 weeks? I sit in the class and learn all this really cool new stuff, and I get a 60% raise and medical insurance for me and my children. Me and my children have been, we're into our 7th month without medical insurance. Bam! We got it now, and we've had it since. You're welcome, kids. You're welcome. Well, that's my responsibility. And by the way, I answered the call. I don't get any credit. I don't get any gratitude. It's good for my self-esteem. Peace, y'all. I hope you have a great weekend. And wow, the dog days of summer are upon us. If you're a plant or a tree, you like this kind of weather. If you're a human being, you don't. Somebody's landing. Anyway, peace out, you guys. I hope you have a great day and a great weekend. Bye.